Hi guys, it's Megan from Skinny Fitalicious. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Megan. I am the author of the popular website Skinny Fitalicious, where I create gluten-free, weight loss friendly recipes that reflect some of my favorite foods and whole foods that I make at home. They're all easy to make. I'm also a nutritionist and a certified health coach, and I get the great privilege of helping people every day lose weight and find their version of healthy. For those of you who don't know my backstory, 7 years ago I lost 80 pounds by walking every day and eating healthy. And I started my website 3 years ago to help other people transform their lives, and I get that privilege every single day as a nutritionist. So last week, for those of you who are on my email subscription list, I just want you to know that I saw all of your questions that came into my email. I just haven't had a time to respond to all of them. It was so overwhelming, and I thank you so much for responding. For those of you who have no idea what I'm talking about, I have an email subscription. That's part of my website. If you go to my website, there's a form, you can sign up. The emails that you get from me are like an extension of my website. So you get extra discounts, you get extra information, extra tips and health and wellness tips, extra nutrition advice and healthy eating things. So I'm always sharing other things that are not on the blog in my email subscription. So what I wanted to talk about today, though, was last week I sent out an email asking people for what are some of the things that you need help with. And one question that I got from a lot of different people was, what are the macronutrients and carbs, proteins, fats, etc., that I should be eating every single day? And the answer to that is, I don't know. So here's the thing. Every single person is different. Every person has different goals. Every person has a different health history. There's no one size fits all. Even for me, myself, my macronutrient breakdown changes based on the different things that I'm doing, if I'm hurt, if I'm injured, if I'm training for an event, if I'm trying to lose weight, if I'm trying to gain a muscle tone and lose body fat. It just differs. It depends on what your goals are, what your starting point is. There's so many variables involved, which is why it's so important to work with somebody one-on-one, a nutritionist like me or a dietitian, somebody who knows and has experience in this area. Don't Google around for those kinds of answers. I think that something I'm seeing as a nutritionist that really bothers me is that people are kind of looking for that fast fix. And there's just no fast fix when it comes to your health. And the other thing is there's a lot of conflicting information out there. So sometimes you see people saying, eat a healthy breakfast. And then other people say, no, you should fast and do a detox and you're going to lose more weight. Or some people say, do less cardio and do more weightlifting, or do more cardio and less weightlifting, or, avoid fat or eat more fat. It's like, oh my God, it's so confusing. Like, well, when am I supposed to do what, right? So the reality is there's so much information out there that it can be very easy for people to get into information overload. As a matter of fact, the clients that I coach one-on-one, I would say 75% of my time with them is debunking the things they've read on the internet and they have misconceptions about how to apply those things to their life. So today I'm going to give you 4 things that I think are going to really help you in navigating the healthy living space and really finding your healthy. So first thing is try different things. Don't get stuck in a rut. Don't get stuck in a mindset of, I have to always do things this way, or I always have to, eat this certain way or exercise a certain way. Try different things, try different methods and see how they affect you. Write down how they make you feel. Some people feel really good eating a higher carb diet. Some people feel really bad and feel better eating a higher protein diet. Write it down. Keep track of how you feel and how you're reacting to those different things. And number 2, be patient. So when you're trying these different things, make sure you try them for 6 to 8 weeks. Do it for a long period of time. Don't do it for a day or two or for a week here and there, a day, every other day or something like that. Do it consistently for 6 to 8 weeks and really figure out, is this something that you think is going to work for you? Because everybody has a different reaction to it. So adjust your expectations. Don't expect immediate results because there are no immediate results when it comes to being healthy. The third thing is be consistent. So this is a big one. I have so many people who come to me and they're like, I've been trying to lose weight for 3 years and I can't, and I've been on Weight Watchers or I've been on a low calorie diet and I can't do it. And, then as I dig deeper and really start talking to them and understanding their situation, what I find is that they're actually not being consistent. So one example is I had a client last week who was telling me she had been on Weight Watchers for 2 years. But then as I got talking to her, I realized she's on Weight Watchers, but she's not really following the program consistently. So if you want results, if you want to lose weight, or if you want to change your habits and make healthier choices, you have to be consistent about them. You can't just be consistent 1 or 2 days of the week and say, oh, well, I was consistent enough. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to be consistent the majority of the time. That doesn't mean you can't have a cookie here or there or a piece of cake here and there. It just means that 90% of the time or more, you need to be really consistent and really honest with yourself in your habits and what you're doing. So last but not least is stop looking for the right answer on the internet. There is no right answer to healthy living anywhere out there. What I find so many times is that my clients are second guessing themselves and what they intuitively believe will work for them. And I think sometimes a lot of people already have those answers inside of them. They already know what's that one thing they could change about how they're eating to help them lose weight. They know that deep down. They're just not being honest with themselves. And so they go searching on the internet for a quick fix or a quick answer that's going to help turn things around for them when they inherently know deep down what that is. So stop doing that. Something you read on a blog or a Facebook page doesn't necessarily mean it's healthy. Be a detective, really analyze those things and figure out, does it really apply to me? Does it really make sense? And like I said in step 1, try it out and see if it's something that works for you. See how you react, see how you feel. So just to recap, the 4 ways to find you're healthy. Try different things is number 1 and see how you feel with them. Number 2, try them for 6 to 8 weeks. Please don't try it for a week and say, well, it didn't work, so, oh well, I'm throwing in the towel. No, you have to do it for 6 to 8 weeks at a minimum to see any type of results. Number 3, be consistent. So when you're doing things, don't just do it a day here and a day there and expect to get results. You have to be consistent 90% of the time or more. And then last but not least, stop trying to find the right answer to healthy. Find your answer to healthy. So guys, just to recap, I hope those tips are really going to help you find your healthy. If you want to learn more about healthy eating and making better choices about what you're eating and what you're doing in your lifestyle to help you lose weight, I want you to check out my virtual program. I have a virtual program where I send you 8 weeks of videos. So each week you're getting a series of video modules from me that you watch as your time permits on your own time. And then when you're done watching them, you send me questions that pertain to you and your health so that I coach you via email. I would love to have you in, but here's the key. There's only so many spaces that I allow because I am coaching everyone virtually. It's a lot of work, and I want to make sure everybody gets the attention that they deserve. So please make sure that if you want in on the program, that you sign up. It starts next Monday, so we are a week away, and I'd love to see you there. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to email me, Megan@skinnyfitalicious.com, or leave them in the comments below. Bye, guys.